Hello Year 1. Today's story is called Emma Jane's Aeroplane. It's written by Katie Hayworth and it's illustrated by Daniel Riley. It's a lovely story about a little girl who loves exploring in her aeroplane, and she goes to lots of different countries and picks up animals on the way. Let's find out where she goes. I hope you enjoy it. One bright night, Emma Jane sets off in her aeroplane, over lakes and over hills, through the darkness calm and still. Up ahead is something bright. It's a city's shining lights. It's London. Round Big Ben she dips and loops. High above the Thames she swoops. And riding in the London Eye, she finds a fox who wants to fly. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane and a fox who doesn't like the rain fly on. Up ahead is something bright. It's a city shining lights. It's Paris. Around the Eiffel Tower she spins. She loops the loop and flips and skims. On Notre Dame a rooster crows, and into the little plane he goes. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane, a fox who doesn't like the rain, and a rooster who crows wherever he goes fly on. Up ahead is something bright. It's a city shining lights. It's Venice. Do you know where Venice is? It's in Italy. The Grand Canal is wide and deep. The gondoliers are fast asleep. This is the Grand Canal, and these little boats are called gondolas. And the people who sail them around the canal are called gondoliers. St. Mark's lion shakes his mane and roars until he's on the plain. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane, a fox who doesn't like the rain, a rooster who crows wherever he goes, and a lion so proud he holds up his nose, fly on. Up ahead is something bright. It's a city shining lights. I wonder where it'll be this time. It's New York in America. The Statue of Liberty. It's tall and strong, and all Manhattan's lights are on. Down on Broadway, a pigeon's dance leads to the plane with a hop and prance. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane, a fox who doesn't like the rain, a rooster who crows wherever he goes, a lion so proud he holds up his nose, and a pigeon who sings and claps her wings fly on. Up ahead is something bright. It's a city shining lights. It's Beijing in China. The World Trade Center sparkles bright. The palace glows with twinkling lights. On the Great Wall a dragon sings. She wants the plane to give her wings. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane, a fox who doesn't like the rain, a rooster who crows wherever he goes, a lion so proud he holds up his nose, a pigeon who sings and claps her wings, and a dragon who wriggles and jiggles and giggles fly on. Up ahead is something bright, a city. It's a city shining lights. It's Sydney. This time we're in Australia. From the harbour bridge they admire the view, the opera house, the fireworks too. And from his surfboard on the tide, our wombat wants to hitch a ride. So Emma Jane in her aeroplane, a fox who doesn't like the rain, a rooster who crows wherever he goes, a lion so proud he holds up his nose, a pigeon who sings and claps her wings, a dragon who wriggles and jiggles and giggles, and a wombat dude who's a little bit rude fly on. Up ahead, something's not right. A darkening cloud, a flash of light. Uh-oh. It's a storm. On they fly through the stormy sky. The rain beats down, the waves lash high, and the plane is tossed by a fearsome wind, and into the churning sea it spins. Whoosh, whir, splash. Oh dear. Now Emma Jane and her aeroplane and her friends who came along are lost at sea on the ocean waves, and the night seems very long. Oh dear, how are they going to fix this problem? Have you got an idea? But the pigeon is good with directions, and she even brought a map. The dragon mends the propellers, while the wombat bails with his hat. If you bail, it means you get the water out, so he's getting all the water out with his hat. The rooster has a foghorn crow, so he's got a really loud voice, hasn't he? The lion makes a sail, while Emma Jane steers through the waves. The fox rows with his tail. Look, he's using his tail as an oar. That's clever, isn't it? And when they get back to the shore, they hug each other tight. Then Emma Jane and all her friends fly back in the pink dawn light. The wombat stays in Sydney, the dragon in Beijing. The pigeon goes back to New York while dancing on the wing. The lion steps off in St. Mark's and turns back into stone. The rooster stays in Paris, which is where he feels at home. And Emma Jane farewells the fox with morning in the sky. Then she zooms off in her plane. Where do you think she'll fly? Where do you think she'll go next? Maybe you can have a discussion about that now. I hope you enjoyed the story.